Jojo Rabbit is the new film by writer-director Taika Waititi. If you're not familiar with him, he directed What We Do in the Shadows, Boy, Hunt for the Wilderpeople, and Thor Ragnarok. And this movie is about Jojo Betzler, short for Johannes. He is a enthusiastic Hitler youth who is going on a weekend retreat to usher in the new generation of Hitler cronies. And he has a best friend because he's very lonely. He only has a few friends. He has a imaginary friend, Adolf Hitler. This Hitler is a bit more enthusiastic and about as fanatical as the real one, most likely. But basically, Jojo is your textbook indoctrinated youth in wartime Germany during World War II. So in the opening scene, Jojo gets bullied a little bit. He gets nicknamed Jojo Rabbit because he's not fearsome and he's unwilling to do what the older Nazi kids tell him to do. However, he finds his puny little world and viewpoint blown out of proportion when he discovers that his mother is hiding a young Jewish woman in their attic. So what ensues is a sort of battle of wills between a young Jewish woman who's been through a lot and is just trying to survive, and this young boy who thinks of her as the enemy. He still thinks the Jews are hiding horns and they have witchcraft powers and all this. This movie is a satire of World War II Nazi Germany, how they view Jews and everything. And honestly, though, on paper, this movie shouldn't work. It's about a young boy and his Hitler imaginary friend dealing with sensitive topics about World War II. However, the movie is able to walk the tightrope of balance, and it just perfectly manages to handle all the different elements together. The movie's funny, the movie's tender, it's charming, excellent relationships between the mother and the son and the Jewish girl and the mom. There's some other characters too that are in there. I noticed that all the characters except for Rebel Wilson have sort of something to do. They have their own things going on. They don't feel superfluous, so I really like that touch. The movie manages to balance a delicate topic with a nice view of satirism really well, or satire. And I kind of like how Hitler is basically a physical manifestation of the young boy's ideology brought on by patriotic pride. It's not really his fault that everyone tells him that Jews are bad, and you sort of grow up in a country where everyone tells you that's the norm and you sort of have to follow it or you're going to be a bad country person. And that's a really interesting mix of comedy and humor and drama. There are also some very serious moments near the end. The movie definitely needed those moments, but Jojo Rabbit is a really interesting surprise from the director. I mean, I knew that the movie would probably be really good because I really enjoyed his last 3 or 4 movies, but this film is no different. It's really well done. It's well written with engaging characters, satire, comedy, human drama. This movie is like a weird combination. It's almost like Taika Waititi's Inglourious Basterds mixed with a little bit of Life is Beautiful, a little bit of everything. And it's a really weird mix that will definitely grab hold of your heart. So I give Jojo Rabbit an 8.5 out of 10.